There exists a certain type of woman in the world, one who believes she's clever, assumes she's outsmarting everyone, and imagines she's got everything under control. But in truth, she's nothing more than a fool cloaked in self-assurance. The worst part? She doesn't even realize it. She's the kind of woman who will unravel her own life without ever grasping why. And if you don't learn to spot these warning signs, you might find yourself entangled in her deceit, cleaning up her chaos. Or, if you're not vigilant, turning into her. So pay close attention. Every word here counts. By the time this video wraps up, you'll understand exactly what makes a woman foolish and, more crucially, how to steer clear of her, outmaneuver her, or ensure you don't become her. Let's dive in. Sign number 1. She equates attention with worth. A foolish woman genuinely thinks that if eyes are on her, she must be significant. She craves the spotlight, feeds off validation, and demands to be noticed, admired, and celebrated. If the attention fades, she'll stir up drama just to reclaim it. It's why her entire existence spills onto social media, why she starts arguments to stay in the conversation, why she fakes depth or spirituality when, in reality, she's just yearning for someone to call her extraordinary. But here's the raw truth. Attention doesn't equal value. A woman with true worth doesn't chase the gaze of others, she naturally draws it. Her presence alone commands respect, no performance required. The moment you encounter a woman who gauges her value by likes, followers, or flattery, walk away fast. She's not seeking love, success, or purpose. She's just chasing her next dose of validation. Sign number 2. She has no self-discipline. A foolish woman is a slave to her whims. She knows she should save her money, but splurges on frivolous things instead. She knows she shouldn't message that toxic ex, but her fingers type anyway. She understands discipline is necessary, yet she picks fleeting pleasure over real progress every time. Her choices stem from emotion, not reason, and that's precisely why her life is a wreck. She's either broke from an impulsive shopping binge, heartbroken from falling for the same old tricks, or trapped in a loop of failure because she refuses to rein herself in. A wise woman knows discipline is the root of freedom. A foolish one thinks freedom means indulging every desire, and that's exactly why she keeps sabotaging herself. Sign number 3. She speaks more than she reflects. Have you ever met someone who just can't stop talking? A foolish woman loves the sound of her own voice, not because she has wisdom to share, but because she wants to be heard. She dishes out advice she doesn't follow, argues about topics she doesn't grasp, and hijacks every conversation with interruptions and oversharing. To her, winning a debate means being right. But here's what she misses. The wisest people aren't the loudest, they're the best listeners. They think before they speak, choosing words with precision, like a craftsman selects tools deliberately, strategically, and only when needed. A foolish woman throws words around like a toddler with a marker, sloppy, reckless, and chaotic. That's why she never grows. Sign number 4. She points fingers instead of looking inward. A foolish woman never owns her failures. If she's single, it's because all men are garbage. If she's broke, it's the system's fault. If she stumbles, someone else must have tripped her. She'll conjure endless excuses to dodge responsibility for her own life. But the hard truth is this: every decision she's made has brought her to where she stands. A wise woman gets that. She takes ownership, learns from her missteps, and evolves. A foolish one keeps casting herself as the victim, and that's why she'll never rise above her circumstances. Sign number 5. She picks the wrong crowd. Want to gauge someone's intelligence? Look at their friends. A foolish woman surrounds herself with people who feed her worst tendencies because she prefers comfort over growth. She wants to hear she's always right, so she clings to gossipers, liars, and drama magnets, people who mirror her own flaws. A wise woman, on the other hand, seeks out those who lift her up, challenge her, and hold her accountable, even when it stings. She knows your circle shapes your future. A foolish woman doesn't see that, so she stays stuck in a rut of her own making. Sign number 6. She never learns from her past. The clearest mark of a foolish woman: she keeps repeating the same mistakes. She falls for the same toxic types, buys into the same lies, and indulges in the same self-sabotaging habits because she refuses to grow. A wise woman might mess up once, maybe twice, but then she adapts, she evolves, she outgrows her former self. A foolish woman just keeps running in circles, which is why her misery never lifts. So, there you have it. The difference between a wise woman and a foolish one isn't about how much she knows, how loud she is, or how many heads she turns. It's about how she lives. A wise woman masters herself, owns her choices, learns from her failures, surrounds herself with quality people, and pursues genuine worth, not just fleeting attention. A foolish woman does the opposite. And here's the ultimate takeaway: wisdom isn't a gift, it's a decision. So choose carefully. If this video got your gears turning, even for a moment, do yourself a favor and smash that like button. Content like this isn't for the masses, it's for those ready to elevate their game. Want more? Hit subscribe.